Let's compare the TULIP acrostic of Calvinism with the Provide acrostic of Provisionism. In this video, I'm not going to compare Calvinism and Provisionism. I'm not a Calvinist. I'm not a Provisionist. This video is only a comparison of the TULIP acrostic and the Provide acrostic. In general, I don't like acrostics. In my opinion, acrostics make deep things shallow and profound things trite. But given the fact that I don't like acrostics in general, let's compare TULIP with Provide. In the TULIP acrostic, we see a repeating pattern of adjective-noun that repeats until the final item which breaks that pattern. This in and of itself can be a literary device. Because TULIP has this coherent repeating pattern, that makes the TULIP acrostic marginally useful for teaching, learning, and remembering. So it's a useful mnemonic device. This acrostic began as a clear, concise statement of the essential 5 points of Calvinism. It was well over 100 years before these points were reworded and rearranged in such a way that the first letter of each could be used to spell the word tulip. And notice the word tulip has nothing at all to do with Calvinism. They just picked whatever word was the easiest one to spell with the 5 points of Calvinism. If we compare that to the Provide acrostic, let's look for the recurring pattern. P-R-O-V-I-D-E. The first point is people sin. Okay, a two-word sentence, noun, verb. The second item is responsible. That's just a disembodied adjective. The third one is open door, which is an adjective and then a noun. So we have no pattern whatsoever. This is frustratingly incoherent as a pattern. The next item, V, vicarious atonement, is the first one that seems to have a theologically loaded phrase, which even though it's another adjective noun like open door, it still doesn't really fit. If we look at illuminating grace, that's another theologically loaded phrase. So now we have two that fit the pattern. Adjective, noun, theologically loaded phrase. Then D, destroyed, that's a disembodied past participle, possibly acting as an adjective. We can't really tell for sure without digging deeper. And then by the time we get to the last one, eternal security, I don't know about you, but I've already lost interest. This acrostic is useless as a mnemonic device. There's no coherent pattern, so it's completely useless for teaching, learning, and remembering. Well, actually, there might be one thing that would help you remember. Which one has the lousy acrostic? That would be Provisionism. In my opinion, the TULIP acrostic is at least marginally useful as a mnemonic device. The Provide acrostic is useless for teaching, learning, remembering, and my advice to the Provisionists would be to just throw this acrostic out. Completely trash it. If you can't live without an acrostic, do what the Calvinists did. Start with a clear, concise statement of the essential points of Provisionism. Then and only then begin the work of rewording them and rearranging them until you can spell a word. It doesn't matter what word, as long as it's not tulip or daisy, maybe chrysanthemum. Anyway, I hope you found this useful. If only there was some way you could let me know.